What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Lovers. Of course, I'm your host on the channel, Grant Sullivan. This is going to be Wednesday's pre-recorded video. We did Cole McConathy on Monday. We did Kensley Faustin yesterday, the Auburn football commit. So obviously, we're doing interviews all week. I appreciate Markell for obviously joining us. Noah couldn't be here this week. He had a lot of busy things going on. So I appreciate Markell joining us, like literally last minute thing. So, obviously, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
How y'all doing, man? I'm Markell Kyer. I played cornerback at Spanish Fort, and now I'm at ULM playing cornerback. So,
All right. So, first question of the day, of course, there's 6 questions here. What was the recruiting process like, and how many offers did you have before you chose Louisiana Monroe?
okay, well, it wasn't easy at all because I was always really good at football, but I was always on the smaller side. So, I was always very athletic, but it's a size game now, so it blocked my recruiting a lot. And before I committed to ULM, I had 8 offers. And yeah, man, it was hard, but I just stuck to it. Just kept grinding. I got it out, man.
Yeah, I feel being on that smaller size, especially when it comes to sports stuff. I used to play sports sophomore year after I broke my knee and had surgery on it. And after that, I was just like, all right, I'm done playing sports because I'm too small for everything. But anyway, next question is, of course, why did you commit to Louisiana Monroe?
Well, the reason why I committed, man, it was because, as you know, Coach Vincent used to be at Spanish Fort, and it was already somebody that I knew, and I felt comfortable. I felt the connection, and it was a big thing to commit here. And it was a D1 program, and it was a chance for me to not only just come here and be at a D1 program, but it was for me to show that the small guys come up here and grind and actually, do their thing.
Yeah, I feel that. And you also know 2 or 3 players on that Louisiana Monroe team, right?
All right, yeah. Amir Adams from Fairhope, Chandler
Chandler
Wilson.
Wilson.
Chandler Wilson, he played with me at Spanish Fort, and Jay Godfrey, one of my really good friends, also. Man, it's close. It's like walking into another Spanish Fort locker room with my family.
Yeah, I feel that one. Next question here is, what are you most excited for about learning from your coaches, and what have you already learned from your coaches as well?
Well, I'm excited to learn about just the more advanced side of football. Honestly, my corners coach here, his name is Sammy Joseph. He played in the NFL. So and to be honest, I've already learned so much, and it's a lot, man. Like coming from Spanish Fort, I mean, it was a lot of hard calls and stuff, but man, it's a book full of plays to learn. And it couldn't get more advanced than this.
What are you most excited about learning? Or what have you already learned is what the next part of that question.
Well, really, what I've already have learned is, it's everybody out here is just this is people who have came from areas like this is a real D1 program. Everybody is no slackers. Everybody out here trying to get it out the mud. So
They are
it's a
trying to get on
competition.
that grind.
Yeah, it's a competition every day, every day.
Next question I have for you is, what are the games that you are most looking forward to for the 2024 season?
Well, the games that I'm very excited for is South Alabama to come back home. Just see everybody. Yeah, and Auburn, Auburn in Texas. I'm excited for those 2 games, man.
Yeah, I got the Auburn University tower thing behind me as well. And then I got some signed footballs over here from Auburn players. So I'm definitely going to go to that game to watch the Spanish Fort boys play against obviously Auburn and ULM. But my next question for you is, how are the college playbooks different from the high school playbooks? How do they vary?
It's just very more. It's a lot more. It's a lot more terminology. Is like it's a at Spanish Fort. I'll say we had like I'll say about 20 something plays, but this book, the book of plays we have now is like a dictionary. You can go through it all day. It's a lot of plays, man. lot of more terminology.
And then last question here. What was your favorite high school football memory out of all 4 years playing at Spanish Fort?
I would say the Daphne game this year when we
That's
were
what
down.
Cole said too.
Yeah, man, 27-7, and I would say before that Daphne game, we were really like split as a team, like offense and defense. And with that game, because the defense, we always did our part, and we was always getting on the offense for not scoring. But then we played Daphne. It got to a point where they was whipping us 27-7. We was allowing a lot of touchdowns, and
And they
we
kind of
saw
disrespected y'all too, because it was what, their homecoming game as well?
it was their homecoming game. So I mean, we went in there as a defense, getting blowed out, and we saw how the offense reacted to us getting blowed out like that, man. Like they didn't come down on us or anything. They picked us up. And I feel like from that second half for the rest of the season, we just was a team. We were all locked in together.
Yeah, I definitely saw the turnaround. I really wish y'all could have pulled it out against Pike Road, though. I don't know what the heck happened that second half.
Man, I wish we could have did it too, man. I wish we could have saw Saraland again.
Yeah, we probably would have lost to Saraland, though. That's for sure.
Hey, we would have saw him though. We could have tried to get our revenge.
That is valid. Well, I appreciate you joining me on such short notice, of course. I will link all of his socials down in the description below, so go follow them as well. And we'll do it again soon for sure. Appreciate it.
Sure, man. Have a good one.